Okay, Kanchan, thank you for joining today's interview. Before we proceed, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Thanks for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Kanchan Vinayakra Mahadore. I am from Nagpur. I have done my BTech in mechanical from Amravati University, and post that I started my career with Absolute Markets Insight as a Tableau developer. And my last company was Vedantu Innovation Private Limited. So overall, I have 3.5 years of experience as a Tableau developer. In my previous company, we work under agile methodology, and we kept our agile process very simple. Our project manager played the role of Scrum Master. We used to have sprint planning, daily Scrum calls, sprint review, and retrospective session. Here, in daily Scrum calls, we talk about the blockers and what difficulties we faced in the project. Then in a sprint review, we talk about the what things are done and what things are not done in the project. And in a retrospective session, we talk about the positive things about the project, what we learned while working on the project. I have worked on a Tableau and a SQL various features. Mostly we have maintained our database in SQL Server. So for extracting data from SQL, we perform various queries, subqueries, joins, and other feature in SQL. Then in Tableau, I have worked on several features such as filters, group set, then relationship joins, LOD expression, calculated field. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Kanchan, so can you tell me the difference between delete and truncate statement?
Yeah. So delete we use to delete row from one row from the table, and truncate we use to delete all rows from the table. Delete is a DML command, and truncate is a DDL command. Then in delete we can roll back the data, but in truncate we can't roll back the data which we truncated.
Okay. What is the drop statements do?
Sorry.
What is drop statement do?
We drop the complete table by using drop command.
Okay. So like if I want to delete the database, so which statement you are going to use? Drop, delete, truncate?
Yeah, we use drop.
Okay, we will use drop statement. So have you ever used constants?
Yes.
Okay, can you define what is constant and what are the types of constant?
Yes. So constraint is the set of rules or the condition we applied for the tables which are present in the database to limit the data from the table. And there are five type of constraint: primary key, unique key, foreign key, then null, sorry, not null, and default.
Okay, so what is check?
Yeah, check is one. For a particular field, if I have to give a condition, like suppose age is the field, and I want in that field age less than 10. Sorry, age is greater than 10 but less than 100. So we will use check constraint to give that condition, and related that range will be appear in the field only.
Okay, so for that range you will use check statement. Like if I want to give the range, we can use the between. And what does between do?
See, check is like whenever we create a table, that time we can define for particular field, or if we have to alter the column, that time we give the check constraint. But between is like suppose I want in particular range, suppose I have already one table created, and in that table I want one record which is suppose select a name from the table, be- uh, which have salary in between 5,000 to 3,000. So that time we will use between.
Okay. Okay, so as you said that primary key is a constant. So why do we use primary key in our database?
Because the primary key is a constraint which uniquely identify each row in a table. So and it does not contain duplicates. So and it have relation with other table, like a foreign key and primary key relation to one table to another. So for that, when we have to perform join, that time we need this primary key.
Okay, suppose that there is a table 1 and there is a table 2, and we do primary key in table 1, and can we have foreign key in table 2?
Can you please repeat again?
Okay, suppose there is a table 1 and there is a table 2. We don't have primary key in table 1. So can we have foreign key in table 2?
We can create primary key for the table 1 if we don't have, and on that basis then we can create a foreign key for other table.
Okay, so how we can create primary key if there is no primary key? Table 1. How you are going to identify that, okay, I'm going to make this column as a primary key?
At the time of creating table, we have to define primary key for the particular field. But if we don't have, I don't have actually idea about we have to define with or.
Okay, let me give you one example. Okay, so there is a table that the name of table is employee. Okay, so there is an employee ID, employee name, email address, and their address. Okay, so what we have in these columns, all the columns have the null values. So this is the table employee. So can we make any column primary key?
Yeah, we can make.
Okay, so how, like which column you are going to choose as a primary key column?
Employee ID, we can take.
Okay, so yeah, like there is 5 records in employee ID. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fourth one is null. Okay, and 1, 2 both have the same values, and the fifth one have the different values. So can we make this column as a primary key?
1, 2 is the same, and third is different, right?
Third is null. You can say that, okay, third and fifth is different and a fourth one is null. You can say that, but we have one null in a column, and two rows both have the same values.
Okay, so primary key should not be null, and it should not contain duplicate value. So yeah, we can condition is not satisfied for the primary key, so we can't make that column as a primary key column.
Okay, okay. So my question was that for the table 2, can we have foreign key because we are not having any primary key in table 1?
Yeah, but for foreign key, foreign key points to the primary key in other table. So if we don't have primary key, then we how we can relate a foreign key to primary key in other table. So I don't think so.
Oh, right. Okay, so what is the difference between between and in? Can you give me one example of each?
Yes. So between if we want records from in the range, suppose select employee name from employee table, where where salary between 5,000 to 3,000. So it defines the range of salary. Only I want 5,000, 3,000 to 5,000 range salary employee name. So that time we use between, and in operator is used to specify the list of value. Suppose select employee name from employee table, where employee name in Ramesh, Suresh, and Vijay. So from three, I want I want one. So that time in that I want. So that time we use in.
Okay, so let me give you one scenario that. Okay, so I want to know the salary of the employees who have joined in the year 2021, 2022, 2023. So what you are going to do that? You are going to use in operator or between operator. Which operator you are going to use?
You want employee in the 2022, 2021, 2022, and 2023, right? So that time we will use range between.
Between how? Can you write that syntax in the chat box?
Yes. I have to close the bracket.
Okay, right. Okay, so what is the clause?
Clause they're having where and having clause which we use to filter the data.
Okay. So what is the difference between where and having?
See, having clause we use with a group by function, and we can use aggregated function with having clause, but with where clause we can't use aggregated function, and yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Kanchan, sum is an aggregate function or not?
Yes, sum is an aggregated function.
Can we use it with the having clause or with the where clause?
We can use with having clause, but not with where clause.
Okay. Are you sure that we cannot use with where clause?
Yeah, we can't.
Okay. Okay, so what is the group by and order by?
If we want date particular field in a group, suppose department salary, I want department wise. They're having several departments like HR, IT, and other. So I want in department wise, first IT salary, then HR salary. So that time we use group by. And order by, if I want to sort in descending or ascending order, that time we use order by.
Okay. Okay, so what is the view? Why do we need to create a view?
By using view, we can create a temporary table. So yeah, we used to create for a temporary table. I haven't worked much on that, so.
Okay. So what are the joins in the SQL?
Join we use to combine the multiple table. And they're having left join, right join, inner join, full join, self join, and cross join.
Okay, okay. What is the cross join?
Cross join, by using cross join we can it's a Cartesian product of two table.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Kanchan, let me share my screen. I want to ask you one question on joins. Okay.
Sure.
My screen is visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So, Kanchan, this is the table one that have the record one, null, null. Okay. And this is the table two that have the record one, two, null. Okay. So you tell me there, after joining these two tables, how many records we will get by inner join?
Yeah. So 17 in inner join we will get.
Okay. And in left join?
Left join, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, 17.
17?
Yes.
Okay. And for the right join?
Um, 18.
18. Okay. And for the full join?
Sorry. Mm, 18. Sorry, 18 we will get.
18. And for the natural join?
Mm, I'm a little confused about natural join.
Okay, not an issue. You can go for the cross join.
Yeah. Let's join. 35.
Okay. Let me stop sharing it. Okay. Okay, okay, Kanchan. So how many ways we can insert nulls in a table?
Sorry.
How many ways we can insert nulls in a table?
Null.
Yeah.
We can define when we at the time of creating table we can define a null for a particular field. Then yeah, we can
Okay.
do that.
Okay. So like we have a column for e-name, and the name of that particular employee is Sachin. Okay. Now we have the email address for that and Sachin@ something. And then we have the proper their address, home address. So what I want that name should be null. So how you are going to write? Can you
Sorry,
read that query in a chat box?
yes, can you please repeat again?
Okay. So there are different tables. Okay. So there are one table that is employee table. And we have now column name e-name, email address, and the address. That is home address. So what I want, there is a name of e-name like Sachin, we can say that. But I want that Sachin should be null. The name should be null. So while, as you said that while inserting the data, you can do that. So how you are going to add null in that particular column for the e-name?
We can alter the table, and we can use column name. What sorry.
Okay, so don't do after creating the table. While creating the table, how you are going to insert the name?
For that field, we gives the null. Suppose
you write this in the chat box. Whatever you are saying.
Sorry, at the time of when we inserting values after creating table, that time we can define when we are inserting values in table, that time we can add which field, suppose Sachin name, instead of Sachin I want null, so we can do that.
Okay.
Instead of that name.
Okay, so I want you to display the name of employees who join in the year 2020. So please write down the query for that.
You want the name of the employee who joined in 2020.
Okay. So you wrote select e-name from employee where joining date equals to 2020. Okay. Okay, so like I want to retrieve the employees who are working as clerk and manager and earning between 5,000 and 10,000 and join in the year 2023.
Can I write that question?
Yeah, sure.
You want e-name?
Yeah, I want the employees working as the clerk and manager, earning between 5,000 and 10,000 and join in the year 2023. Okay. Okay, Kanchan, so how we can concatenate two strings in a table?
We can use that concatenate command.
Okay, so suppose there is a column e-name. Okay, and there we have two more columns that have the first name, okay, and the last name. So we want for the E name, that should be full name.
Mhm.
Merge these two columns, like if there is a name Kanchan and that is the first name and the last name is Gupta. So I want these to be like Kanchan Gupta in a same column. How we are going to do that? Can you write that query for here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Kanchan, there is an email address column. Okay. So I want the domain name from there.
Only do that.
How you are going to fetch that domain name from the email address?
Okay. We can use L3. Yeah.
Okay, so you write down that part here in the chat. Okay. 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 So I want to fetch the first employee and the last employee from the employee table.
Okay.
Okay, write down that. Okay. Okay, so retrieve the departments who have employees less than 4. Okay, so like you want to fetch the odd record from the table. So how you will do that?
All record.
Odd records.
Odd record. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Kanchan, so there is a table. That name of table is employee. Okay. And you are going to create department table that have the same details like the employee table. And you want the same structure. So how you are going to create another table which is having the same structure from the table one?
Mm. We can copy that table, but I don't remember exact command for that.
Okay. Okay, so how you handle duplicate records in a table?
Mm. If you want duplicate records, so um, if we want
Okay, so if you want to find out the duplicate records, so how you will find?
mm, we can use that row window function we can use, and less than that, like after we create a query, like nested query we will create, and l- more than one, it would be count as a duplicate. So yeah, we can use that window function row number.
Okay, so can you write down here the way?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Kanji. So what are the window functions?
Window function, they're having rank, dense rank, row number. If we have to retrieve the data by rank wise, and yeah.
Okay, so what is the difference between dense, rank, and rank?
Yeah. So in rank, suppose one employee ID 1, then employee ID 2, employee ID 2 again. So it's a 1 2 3 1 2 3, and employee ID 1, employee ID 2, and again employee ID 2. So in rank it will be taking like rank 1, then it will employee ID 3 as 2, employee ID 2, so it will also take as a 2. And in dense rank it will be like a 1 2, and yeah, 1 2 2, and if there is employee ID 4, so it's it will skip the number.
Okay. Okay, so write a query to retrieve two minimum and maximum salary from the employee table. Okay. Okay, so Kanchan, like I want you to write down the query that I want to know that the first name and the last name. Okay, so what you have done, I asked you that for the full name, you need to concatenate both first name and the last name. Suppose if these name are like full name, like Kanchan Gupta is there. So I want that name to be separated, like Kanchan should be in first name and Gupta should be in the last name. So how you will write that?
Mm. Yeah, we will use trim.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so write down that part here. in the chat box.
I'm I'm little confused. I'm unable to create that.
Okay, not an issue. Okay, so write a query to fetch the employees who are also the managers.
Who are also the managers.
Okay. Okay, so how we can join three tables?
We can perform join.
Okay, let me give you one example. That there is one table, employee table, second one is the department table, and third one is the manager table. Okay, so I want to join these three tables. So
Okay, so we will be join that table on the basis of primary key and foreign key relation.
okay, okay, Kanchan.
Hello.
Yeah, your voice is audible. Am I audible?
Uh, your internet problem. You're stuck.
Hi, Kanchan. Am I audible?
You're not audible.
Let me check. Now I am audible.
Um, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what is the subquery?
Subquery is a nested query. The query inside the query.
Okay. So can you tell me that have you ever used subquery in your project?
Sorry, can you please repeat?
Can you tell me that have you ever used subquery in your project?
Yes.
Anything you have remember?
Can I write that
Subquery.
syntax?
You should. Okay. So what is the stored procedure? What is the role of parameter in the stored procedure?
Yeah, so stored procedure is uh, it's a saved SQL code. Like we create a query, and we can use it again and again. We can use it repeatedly. We can create that query, then we can save it, and we can use it repeatedly.
Okay. Okay. So
So we don't need to
okay.
stuck.
I think there is a network issue from your side.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Kanjan. So it is done from my side. Now you can relax. Okay.